Hey there, everyone! Welcome back to our channel. If you're passionate about the world of finance, technology, or simply curious about how decentralized finance, or DeFi, is changing the way we think about money, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into a fascinating concept called governance minimization in DeFi. So, whether you're a seasoned DeFi enthusiast or just starting out, stick around because we have some intriguing insights to share. Ready? Let's jump in. But first, let's ask a crucial question. What does governance minimization really mean? And why is it important in the world of decentralized finance? Is it a concept that can lead to better decision-making, or could it potentially undermine the very principles of decentralization? Let's explore. At its core, governance minimization refers to the approach of reducing the amount of governance required in a DeFi protocol. This can mean minimizing the need for active decision-making and intervention by token holders or developers, allowing for more automated and efficient processes. Now, you might be wondering why anyone would want to minimize governance in a space that prides itself on decentralization and community involvement. Well, let's break it down with some examples and data. Consider some of the popular DeFi platforms like Uniswap and Aave. Both of these platforms have governance tokens. Uniswap has UNI, and Aave has AAVE, that allow holders to vote on proposals. However, the sheer number of proposals and the complexity of governance can overwhelm users. For instance, in 2021, the Uniswap community saw hundreds of proposals, creating a bottleneck in decision-making. Many users felt that participating in voting was cumbersome and time-consuming. This is where governance minimization comes into play. Simplifying the governance process can lead to faster, more efficient implementations of changes and updates. Imagine this: you hold your UNI tokens, but when it's time to vote on a proposal, you find yourself lost in a sea of complex jargon and numerous options. This is a common experience, and it's not just unique to Uniswap. Many DeFi protocols have found that extensive governance can lead to voter apathy, where only a small percentage of token holders actively participate in governance decisions. In fact, a study published by Delphi Digital found that, on average, only about 10% of governance token holders vote on proposals. This raises some important questions. Are the voices of the community truly represented? And are we risking the decentralization ethos by allowing a small group to dominate decision-making? Now, let's look at the benefits of governance minimization. One major advantage is efficiency. By reducing the number of decisions that require voting, protocols can implement necessary changes more quickly. For example, protocols can automate certain functions, such as liquidity provisioning or fee adjustments, using smart contracts without needing constant community input. Another benefit is reduced congestion in governance processes. With fewer proposals to vote on, users can focus on more critical issues, rather than being overwhelmed by a flood of minor changes. This can lead to a more engaged community that feels empowered to participate in key decisions rather than feeling burdened by the process. But it's not all roses and sunshine. Governance minimization does come with its own set of challenges. For one, there's the risk of centralization. When governance is minimized, there's a chance that the developers or a small group of individuals may retain too much control over the protocol. This can lead to decisions that benefit a few at the expense of the broader community. Additionally, there's the concern about accountability. If users have less say in governance, how can they ensure that the protocol aligns with their interests? This creates a delicate balance between efficiency and community representation. To illustrate this balance, let's compare two governance models: traditional governance and governance minimization. In traditional governance, every change requires extensive community discussions, votes, and often long deliberation periods. This can lead to stagnation, especially if there's conflict within the community. On the other hand, governance minimization allows for swift decision-making and adaptability. However, it can also lead to a disconnect between the community and the protocol, raising questions about who truly controls the direction of the project. Let's look at a real-world example of governance minimization in action. MakerDAO, the organization behind the DAI stablecoin, has implemented a system where certain decisions can be made without a full governance vote. They have executive votes that allow for rapid responses to market conditions, such as adjusting collateral types or risk parameters. This agile approach has proven beneficial in times of volatility, but it also sparked debates about the need for community oversight. So, there you have it. Governance minimization in DeFi is a double-edged sword. While it can lead to greater efficiency and responsiveness, it also raises important questions about community involvement and accountability. It's a dynamic landscape, and as DeFi continues to evolve, so too will our understanding of governance. Before we wrap up, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think about governance minimization? Is it a necessary evolution in DeFi or a potential threat to decentralization? Drop your comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends who are also curious about the world of DeFi. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and stay curious. See you soon.